straight from the start, you could tell that Xavier had something in his mind. He went Lucas right, a very steep part of the venue. Passing between the rocks, you could tell how steep it is. I mean, he just lands slightly on his heels, and his butt's already catch and caught the snow. Discovering a couple of rocks on the way, very shallow, and the steepness of it is it's really, really steep there. Few turns, and straight away we could tell that Xavier was up for something different than the usual, because he was so, I wouldn't say slow, but he was so sort of concentrated on something that we realized that he wanted to jump something big.
Okay, so this run was really standing out of all the runs that we've seen at the Freeride World Tour. Xavier really sent it and committed big time in this line. Like, he went to a line that has never been done before in a super steep section, and actually jumping a huge cliff, that hasn't been jumped. And then behind and after this huge cliff, what was crazy as well is that he couldn't stop because it's so steep. So he had to just go full gas, but he had to go in between the rocks, which was super tight. And the whole thing made his line like really special.
What made this run of Xavier so epic was the fact that he was the first ever rider to jump this cliff. Not only was really, really big, but it's the fact that it's in a place in the venue which is so steep that it's barely possible to break afterwards, and the control that he managed to get after was insane. To this day, Xavier's run is one of the most incredible runs we've seen on the Bec des Roses, and he marked the history with it.
What would I have done differently? I guess first of all I wouldn't have had the balls to jump that cliff, and then beside that I maybe wouldn't have had the technical skills to go in between the rocks at the end, so I would just not have done that line.